G'day Jack to Nerdy fans, Jeremy here with another review video. Before we get into that review video, just want to do a big shout out to all of our supporters out there who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you never miss out on a video. And also, just a heads up, this week we are going to be trying something a little bit new. Mrs. Jack to Nerdy is going to be taking the reins of our unboxing videos over the next couple of weeks, and she is going to be doing some mystery boxes. So if you have been following our Instagram, you will know that we attended the Adelaide Comic-Con a couple of months ago, and while we were there we picked up a whole heap of different themed mystery boxes. So those videos are going to be coming out over the next 5 weeks, so make sure you check those out, and please give Mrs. Jack to Nerdy your support by watching those videos, and if you enjoy them, make sure you give them a thumbs up. So that lets us know that you enjoyed them, and we might do some more in the future. So with that out of the way, today we are reviewing the latest Netflix original movie, The Gray Man. This was directed by Joe and Anthony Russo, the Russo brothers, the same brothers who directed the last 2 Avengers movies, as well as Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So they're not shy from doing big budget action films, and I quite like their directing style and their filmmaking style, so I was very interested to see this. Now, Netflix haven't exactly had the best track record when it comes to original movies. They seem to drop the ball quite often when it comes to the movies side of things. Their TV shows I find are really entertaining and really well done, but their movies not as much. So I was very excited though, because Joe and Anthony Russo were attached to this property, as well as the cast. The Gray Man stars obviously Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans. Ryan Gosling I'm not the biggest fan of, historically speaking. I haven't been into his acting and his movie choices in the past. However, I do believe he's getting better with age, and I was very impressed with his acting in this movie. Of course, the physique, which most women are attracted to. But he's in the best shape of his life, and I think he's definitely getting better with age. I was very, very impressed with Ryan Gosling. I think he did do a great job in this film. Chris Evans is just a phenomenal actor, and his portrayal of his character in this, he was just top notch. Very entertaining. And I have to give props to his moustache in this film. It was very 70s porn, but it worked well. So I very much enjoyed Chris Evans' performance, and also Ana de Armas. She was very, very good as well. She's a beautiful woman, very, very talented. And she did a great job as well. And then you've got lots of other actors in this. You got Billy Bob Thornton, and who else? What we got? Alfre Wood. She's a brilliant actress, and good Australian actor, Callan Mulvey. Good Australian actor. He doesn't play a huge role, but he does do a good job. So, and Julia Butters, who plays one of the lead female characters as well. Young actress, she's fantastic as well. So Julia Butters, I look forward to seeing her in lots of future stuff as well. So for those of you who don't know, the premise of The Gray Man is that the CIA trains up these people to be hitmen, but they're also ghosts, so they don't exist. They go in and assassinate the target and get out. They're undetectable, unknown. They're off the grid. They're known as grey men. Shadow operatives. Plausible deniability, don't exist. All of that sort of stuff. Great premise. So the synopsis of this movie is what happens when one of those grey men discovers secrets about the agency and becomes a liability to the agency. And it's basically a bit of a manhunt in that sense for that CIA operative or that grey man. Not a brand new concept. It's done before, in various different iterations, whether it be, the Bourne Identities, similar kind of premise, but slightly different. It's that traditional spy thriller type of film, which I really enjoy. And obviously, if you think back to Captain America Winter Soldier, which Joe and Anthony Russo directed, it very much had that spy thriller theme all the way through it as well. So they're not unfamiliar to the concept and the style of filmmaking, and they did a fantastic job in that sense. The pacing of this movie is spot on. There's not a dull moment or a moment where it seems to fit into a bit of a lull. The pacing of it is very good. It's not a short film. It clocks in at just over 2 hours, I believe. So it's not a short film, but it's not a really long film either. But like I said, the pacing seems to work. It keeps moving at a steady pace. As I said, all the actors and actresses involved do a very great job with their performances. So there's not really a moment where you kind of get taken out of the movie. The premise is there, the scripting is there. There are just a few moments where you have moments of disbelief. A few moments where it doesn't really fit within the rules of reality, so to speak. But that being said, they're very far and few in between, and they don't completely take you out of the movie, but they do kind of make you go, what was that? How does that work? So there are a few moments where maybe they just go a little bit over the top with the action or what have you. Because when I go to see a movie, I go to be immersed in that world. I suspend all, my concept of reality and everything. I suspend that for that time that I'm in the movie, and I want to immerse myself in that world, and I'll believe whatever they kind of feed me in that movie as the rules of that world. But even still, there are times where they will establish the rules of their world and then break them. So look, so that's just a small nitpick on my end. Very, very small nitpick. On the grand scheme of things, it is an enjoyable movie, especially if you're just wanting something that you can switch off to on a Friday or Saturday night. You don't want to think hard. You don't want to kind of be bothered about the outside world, and you just want to kind of just zone out, have some fun, and just clock out and immerse yourself in something else. So it's very, very good in that sense. Also, I like to judge a movie on rewatchability. Would I watch it again? Absolutely, I would watch this movie again. Obviously, I'm not going to watch it tomorrow, but maybe in a month or two's time, or even 6 months' time, I'll go back and I'll rewatch it again because it was entertaining. So in terms of rewatchability, is definitely there. It's not one of those movies where you watch, I would watch once and I'll never watch it again. and a lot of that comes down to just the actors and the acting and the story and everything. The other thing is with spy thrillers, there's usually supposed to be some sort of twist that you don't see coming or something to that effect. There wasn't really that, I felt, in this. Everything I could kind of see coming. By halfway through the movie, I kind of knew how it was going to end. But that being said, even though I knew how it was going to end, I still enjoyed going through the process and watching how they got to that. So, whilst you might know what's going to happen, you probably won't know how it will arrive at that conclusion. So they still keep you engaged in the story in that sense. So look, overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I will definitely watch it again, albeit maybe in 3 to 6 months' time. The acting is great. The storytelling is great. The pacing is great. So, look, all in all, I will give this movie a 7.5. A 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. It is available right now on Netflix, so anyone can watch it. You don't have to go to the cinemas or anything like that. You can just curl up on your couch for the 2 hours and watch it with a hot drink or something. So look, it's definitely worth a watch if you're just wanting some fun, entertaining, nothing too mind-consuming, bit of a spy thriller with some action. Definitely check out The Grey Man on Netflix right now. So I personally give it a 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. Big thumbs up to Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Julia Butters. Can't wait to see what the Russo brothers do next, because so far they haven't really failed me. Mind you, there is a few movies that I haven't seen of theirs, so I'll have to go back and watch some of those. But all in all, The Grey Man on Netflix is a win for me. So let me know what you guys think. If you've watched it, did you enjoy it? What were your thoughts on this movie? Also, if there's something else that you would like to see us do a review of, hit us up in the comments below. Give us some suggestions on upcoming movies and shows you would like to see us do. There is a lot coming out over the next couple of months, so we will be very, very busy on getting you reviews and reaction videos on as much as we can. And also, as I said, over the next 5 weeks, make sure you check out our mystery unboxing videos that Mrs. Jack the Nerdy will be doing. Please show her your support and encouragement. And until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.